Hey everyone, my name's the Ragamuffin Man, and it's the end of the Pro Tour. Now, whilst we did crown a new Pro Tour champion, we also got the first look at Dusk Till Dawn, the upcoming expansion set from Flesh and Blood. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the breakdown of the set itself, as well as the new heroes that were announced, and just a little theory that I sorta came across about the new hero Vynnset, but we'll not spoil that, that's later on in the video. Anyways, if you enjoy Flesh and Blood, then make sure to get subscribed. I make all sorts of videos, including news, reviews, deck techs, all sorts of trading card videos, so make sure to get subscribed to stay up to date. And if you like your cardboard content a little more bite-sized, make sure to follow me over on Twitter. Anyways, let's get into the video. So it seems that throughout the entire Pro Tour weekend, we got teased with small bits of details about Dusk Till Dawn, and oh, I cannot wait. First of all, just to put this out there on the product page, is that not the nicest booster box you've ever seen? That little stained glass box, so good. So first, let's take a look at the product configuration. So according to the Flesh and Blood website, Dusk Till Dawn will have 236 cards, 1 Fabled, 8 Legendaries, 56 Majestics, 77 Rares, 94 Commons, and 10 Marvels. There will also be cold foil, serialized, hand-drawn artist sketch cards. My goodness, that stuff is... And there will only be 10 available. I think it's 5 Chain and 5 Prism. And these are to celebrate the 10 booster expansions that we've had so far for Flesh and Blood. One thing that is strange though is that they're only available in Europe, North America, and Brazil. I'm assuming that's because the cards are probably going to be just put into like the Carta Mundi print runs, but who knows. So like other Flesh and Blood expansion sets, there are 10 cards per booster pack, and they are non-draftable. However, during the pre-release weekend, we will be drafting Monarch. Now, Monarch launched 2 years ago during like all the COVID lockdowns, and personally I didn't get a chance to draft Monarch. The first set that I ever drafted was Tales of Aria. That was a freaking nightmare. So it'd be really nice to go back and kind of get the draft that we missed. One thing that would be nice as well is that if in the draft you also got to open some Dusk Till Dawn packs to kind of supplement your Monarch draft, it would be good fun, but yeah, I'm just kind of dreaming at this point. And the last piece of product configuration news that we have is that Dusk Till Dawn will be bringing back the buy a box promo. I absolutely love buy a box promos because I just kind of love promos. And yeah, it's going to be really cool to see like the buy a box promos come back. I can't wait to see what the promos are going to be. But the main crux of the spoilers throughout the Pro Tour weekend was the reveal of a new Prism and a brand new Shadow Runeblade hero. So let's take a look at the new Prism and see if we can figure out what's going to be happening during the Dawn Till Dusk set. So first, let's take a look at Prism. Yes, Prism is coming back, and as a Kano main, not looking forward to that one. And so we got to look at Prism Advent of Thrones, the new young Prism from Dusk Till Dawn, and we also got to look at the actual card itself minus the card text, and she has 16 health, which means that was put on for a balancing reason, which means what is this Prism gonna be? I think this Prism is gonna be nuts. If they had to like drop her health to 16, man, it's gonna be crazy. One theory very early in the Pro Tour was that this was only gonna be a young Prism and that there would be no adult. However, we also got the announcement that there would be Prism Awakener of Sol, a new adult Prism hero. Unfortunately, we didn't get a look at the artwork for Prism Awakener of Sol. However, we are gonna get a look at it on June 30th, but it seems that this Prism, my goodness, the art is fantastic. I love the look of like the wings, like because Prism does the whole herald thing. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. But young Prism wasn't the only light card announced at the Pro Tour. We also got a look at Bellona, Archangel of War, and we actually got to see the entire card. So Bellona, Archangel of War says, as a once per turn action for 2 resources, she can attack. When Bellona attacks, you may banish a card from your hero's soul. If you do, put a +1 counter on each angel you control. And it has Ward 4. Not a fan of Ward 4 as a Kano main. Just putting that out there. Now, one thing that I will keep in mind here is that we are seeing the summoned side of the card. We're not actually seeing the invoke side of the card, so we don't actually know what it's going to take to summon these angels. But because the card does mention they put a +1 attack counter on all angels you control, we can safely assume that we are going to be seeing a lot of angels, and probably as well that this is going to be the archetype for Prism and Vynnset as well. Just we'll talk about that one later. But yeah, I kind of like the idea that we're now, you know, starting to have more allies come into play. It seemed that whenever Monarch came out, we had, I think it was the Levia one and the Chain one. But yeah, at the time of Monarch, like no one really played allies very much. It did take about another year before people started playing them in Chain and a wee bit in Levia. But yeah, it seems that now we're going full Angel and full ally in this set. Should be good fun. Hopefully they all don't have Ward 4. Anyways, that's enough of talking about the light side of Dusk Till Dawn. Let's take a look at the dark side, and we'll look at Vynnset, the brand new Shadow Runeblade hero just announced in Dusk Till Dawn. And just to put this out there, Seeds of Agony is unbanned. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so much fun. So let's take a deeper dive into Vynnset. I kind of focused more on Vynnset because honestly I'm just kind of more excited by a new hero. However, I think that Vynnset's little blurb on the Flesh and Blood website might give us a little indication as to what we can expect. So on the Flesh and Blood website it says, Vynnset brings a new interpretation of the forbidden arts to gaming tables. Her ability to manifest dark arcana by rune gating it through the dimensional rift serves the demonastery in their quest to extinguish the light of Sol, returning wrath to a blank canvas of darkness from which it can be rebuilt in the uncorrupted vision of the demonastery. So what I think here is that we're gonna get some kind of summoning allies type of Shadow Runeblade. I think it's gonna be sort of along the lines of Dromai, where like we'll use rune chants as like ashes in order to summon like demons from like Irathiel. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. This is obviously just me theory crafting. I'm just kind of going off on a tangent at the minute because I just love the look of Vynnset with like the rune kind of armor along her chest and like all the spikes going through her arms because, you know, you have to give up a piece of yourself to interact with Irathiel. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. But one of the things that I did notice as well is that Vynnset has like a little shroud over her eyes, and that got me thinking maybe this is linked to another character that we heard about in the demonastery. So jumping way back to like Arcane Rising release on the Flesh and Blood website, we had a lore page for the demonastery, and on that page it mentioned a member of the demonastery called Kiva. And Kiva's little blurb says, a witch who was blinded many years ago, her twin brother lashed out at her in a violent rage. She learned to see again with the help of her bonded familiar, a falcon named Lorcan, as the result of a ritual that has allowed her to see what he sees. Since coming to the demonastery, Kiva has been studying the magical potential of Wrath's creatures and their potential connections to Irathiel, taking a particular interest in the animals which exist on the other side. So is it possible that Kiva, after coming to the demonastery and after taking part in some arcane like indoctrination, got her name changed to Vynnset and then is now summoning like evil animal spirits from Irathiel through the dimensional rift? Oh my goodness, I just love theory crafting. This is so much fun. But it seems that we have a little bit of time left to wait before we get our answers, so I will ask you, what do you think of Vynnset? Do you think that I'm just chatting rubbish and that Kiva has nothing to do with Vynnset? Or do you reckon that this could be like a little connection and that we're going to start seeing more of the like previously mentioned demonastery characters making their appearance? Make sure to let me know down in the comments. I love when new sets come out and we get new info. It's so good. So what did you think of the Dusk Till Dawn announcement? Are you looking forward to the brand new light and dark set? Are you looking forward to the Monarch draft as well? The fact that we're getting to return back to Monarch again. Can you believe it's been 2 years since Monarch came out? My goodness, where did the time go? So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date. I make all sorts of videos on Flesh and Blood, including news, reviews, deck techs, all sorts of trading card game videos. So if you like trading card games, make sure to get subscribed. And as I said at the start, if you like your cardboard content a little bit more bite-sized, make sure to follow me over on Twitter. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.